Hey, Leyton, how would you describe Coach Underwood?
Very intense. He demands excellence from his players and his coaching staff, but I would say very intense. But he's a funny guy outside of basketball. If he's not being serious. He's a pretty good joker, but like I said, he's very intense.
For OSU fans that want to get to know him, what would you say to the fans? How would you describe him to him?
I mean, just got to be on your toes with him outside of basketball because he likes to joke around with you, and nothing's off limits to him. So, you got a girlfriend or you got something, one of your funny habits, he'll let you know about it. But he's a great guy.
When he was hired, he talked about, his familiarity with the tradition here, all of that. How do you see that in him, and how does he maybe, extend that to you guys?
I would say just discipline and defense, those two. I mean, his coach was coached by Iba, so you can it's kind of like a trickle-down effect. He's really hard-nosed. He wants us to get after it. We want to be the hardest-playing team out there each game, so I feel like that started with Coach Iba, and it's just, you can see, just trickle down to him.
Tell me about Coach's offense and defensive schemes.
Offensively, I mean, just trying to get the floor spaced and try to get a lot of layups. I mean, a lot of assists this year. We're going to have a lot of guys cutting to the basket, try to get easy layups, and a lot of screening. And then defensively, just trying to be the aggressor. I mean, just getting in passing lanes, trying to steal the ball, trying to put pressure on the offense so they can turn over the ball and we get easy layups.
Is it hard to imagine this is the start of your senior season?
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about when I was in high school, and I was so excited to come up here, and I was like, man, I can't wait to be here. Now it's pretty much almost over. I got one more season left, but it's been a blast. Enjoyed every minute of it, every second of it, but yeah, it came by pretty fast.
How are you different as a senior than as you were as a freshman?
I kind of know how college is like. I mean, I understand what it needs from you and how it affects your body, how it affects your mind. I mean, I've seen it all since I've been here, and so just trying to help these young guys understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and you can't get too high and you can't get too low. So,
Coach talked about the way you're leading. Is that becoming more and more comfortable for you?
oh yeah, I mean, he's kind of put the ball in my court now, just trying to be a vocal leader, me and Phil, and just trying to be more vocal leaders. I mean, just trying to keep these guys in the right areas on the court, in practice when coach isn't looking, and outside of practice when coach isn't around, just trying to just drill into their heads that we got to play hard every time to step out on the court.
Does it feel different going into this season than it has any other?
Yeah, I mean, completely different coaching staff, so I'm used to the past coaches being here, but yeah, I mean, it feels a little different. I mean, I feel like we got a lot more excitement going around just with the crowd and fans. I mean, I'm excited.
You have the same starting five pretty much as last year, except this year you bring in Tavares. What kind of things you told him to help him adjust?
I mean, Tavares started, I'm gonna say, a couple games in his career, so I mean, he knows how it goes. I mean, there's really nothing I got to tell him. When the ball's thrown up, whoever coach puts out there, they're gonna play hard. So there's nothing I'm worried about that. I would just say that, like I said when he asked me about being a senior, you can't get too high, can't get too low. I mean, you're gonna do some good things out there, you're gonna do some bad things out there. So you just gotta keep a level head, work on your mistakes, try to be better next time.
You always like to have a good time. You're always smiling and dancing and stuff. How do you balance being like a leader, a stern leader to the new guys, and having fun with them?
I mean, I just see it as business-like. I mean, this is when I'm playing between the lines. I got to be business-like. I got to be that leader. I got to be serious. But outside of basketball, when I'm off this court, these guys don't need another guy just telling them what to do all the time or just trying to be on them all the time. I just got to have some fun. So that's what I try to do. I try to keep them on their toes, try to keep them laughing because this game's supposed to be fun. It's basketball. I mean, everybody played it when they were younger, these guys here, and it was just a fun game that they played. So just trying to keep it more fun. I mean, yeah, it's serious, but you got to have some fun in it.
Did you ever imagine your freshman year that you'd be this type of leader?
Yeah, I kind of did. I mean, I've always been a jokester my whole life. I mean, joking around my high school team. Even as a freshman, I was joking with them, just wasn't as confident as I was now. But yeah, I kind of saw this coming.
Thanks, Leyton.